I feel like discrimination has gotten out of hand. I was discriminated against twice tonight in less than 2 hours. Let me explain while I take off the makeup that I covered myself in to appease the public eye, to get hired at jobs that I really don't even want. It's just something for me to get out of the house, you know?
Yo, he's stressing, bro. Look how much sweat. Yo, that shit nigga gonna be here all day, bro. Nobody got water, bro. Oh, he got some water. He not gonna give it to you, though.
This room. No. Okay. This is your room, bitch. Let me out of this room. Absolutely not. Again with this fucking... Oh, okay, we can do this too together. We can do this too together. Look how my fucking... look at that. My wrists are... My fucking hands are soft too, aren't they? Huh? Aren't they?
Ladies and gentlemen, I got a call yesterday. An individual was in town, and they wanted to meet with me that I know well, and they are a high-level manager in the TSA. And I went and met with them and had a cup of coffee with them, and they said, you got to warn people. Tuesday, we got called in, the managers, and told that by the middle of September, that the new policy is being written, that this is done. They were told this is happening. This is not hypothetical. You will all have to wear masks again, and so will airport employees. Then, by the middle of October, they are going to say that everyone flying has to wear a mask. And in the meetings, people began to ask them, well, I mean, why is this happening? They said, well, because of the new variant in Canada and because of the WHO, they may, declare this. But regardless, we've been told this is going to happen. And then they were told, we expect by December a return to the full COVID protocol of 2020, 2021. And I was given many more details. I wrote down notes on it. Then I left. Called the first federal connection that I was thinking of. Didn't answer. Called the second. Answered. Told them what I've been told. And they said, what day was that? I said, Tuesday. They said, yep, we were told yesterday. Yesterday was Thursday, so it was Wednesday. Expect COVID protocols to begin rolling out middle of September. And I said, what else were you told? Basically that they believe this new variant's super bad and that they're doing the testing and that they should just get ready for a whole new rollout of what happened before. And this was Border Patrol connected people I was talking to, and testing at the border again and the whole shooting match.
كم عمرك؟ كم عمرك؟ كم عمرك؟ مالك يا 12 كم عمرك؟ ماشي 12.
Philadelphia police are searching tonight for the robbers who held up a popular ice cream shop at gunpoint. Happened this afternoon in broad daylight at the C&C Creamery in the 5400 block of Ridge Avenue in Roxborough. Police say the suspects pointed a handgun at employees at the takeout window. They demanded money and then ran off. No one was hurt.
The news out of Maui and the death toll climbing to 111 overnight as we learn more about what may have sparked the first fire. Gio Benitez starts us off with the latest. Good morning, Gio.
Hey, Michael, good morning. Yeah, for the first time, we're seeing new videos now of what may have started these fires in the first place, and they seem to point to downed power lines. It's all part of the investigation as the heartache here just grows.
This morning, as the death toll continues to grow on Maui, new video surfaces raising questions as to what may have sparked the deadliest wildfire in modern U.S. history. 111 people now confirmed dead, hundreds unaccounted for. Search and rescue teams have covered 38% of the impact zone. FEMA, the Red Cross, and the military all on the ground.
I can tell you it's going to be a long and costly recovery, but much of that work will be done here with our local people.
And watch as this security camera captures what could be an early trigger in that devastating wildfire. August 7th at 10:47 p.m., a day earlier. You hear a witness describe a flash that might be a tree falling on a power line.
It's windy and then there's a flash. And I think that's when a tree's falling on a power line. The power goes out.
One expert saying those videos taken in upcountry Maui show the flames spreading and maybe the first evidence of downed power lines igniting a fire.
We've got that video of that kind of explosion, and we've got 10 sensors in that community that show a very sharp drop in electrical voltage at precisely that same time.
Power line just went down.
By the next morning, August 8th at 6:37 a.m. in Lahaina, Shane True uses a garden hose to battle a fire.
That's the power line that started from up the road there, and all of that is still burning.
Authorities declaring that brush fire under control around 9 a.m., but then lost control of the flames hours later when the winds caused a flare-up to spread. By 5 p.m., Lahaina's historic Front Street up in flames. The power company saying it is still investigating what triggered the fire, adding the cause has not been determined. The loss weighing heavy as families are now being asked to provide DNA to account for the dead. Overnight, we spoke to the family of Bo Makai Estores Lozano, the 28-year-old still missing since last Tuesday. His mother telling us police visited her home to swab for DNA.
I want to hang on to the hope that he's alive, but after doing something like this, how do you hold on to that?
We begin tonight with breaking news happening in South Minneapolis. 8 people, mostly teenagers, were hurt in a mass shooting near a busy park this evening. Kirsten Mitchell just got back from the scene at Chicago and Franklin Avenue. What do we know so far, Kirsten?
Derek, I can tell you it was a chaotic scene. There were large crowds and lots of people outside. This happened just a block away from PV Park. Again, 8 people shot, their injuries ranging from graze wounds to more serious. But as of right now, we're told no one has died from their injuries. Here's what we know so far, according to Minneapolis police. It was just before 6 p.m. tonight when Metro Transit police officers in the area heard that gunfire. Officers then found 3 people on the ground outside Minneapolis Market, all with gunshot wounds to their legs. A 4th person walked up with a graze wound. Meanwhile, a 16-year-old boy arrived at Children's Hospital shot in the abdomen, and 3 others showed up at Hennepin County Medical Center with injuries as well. Chief Brian O'Hara says the suspected shooters were 2 men wearing hoodies, seen running from the scene. He says they found 41 shell casings, leading them to believe it was at least one assault weapon used in this shooting.
This location has been a hot spot for criminal activity in the past. So we do not have any information to indicate that this would have been random at this time. However, the investigation is in its early stages.
Police say 5 of the victims were teenage boys ages 15 through 17. There was also an 18-year-old man and a man and a woman in their 40s that were injured. A nearby home was struck twice in the gunfire, but we're told no one was hurt, Derek.
Kirsten